I've tried so hard to push this feeling away and keep it locked inside, but every day just feels like a war. I'm not making out with you because I'm in love with you and want to sing about making lady babies. I'm only here because Puck's been in the slammer for about 12 hours now, and I'm like a lizard. I need something warm beneath me or I can't digest my food.
At first, I thought that it was a phase. You know, just a fun thing that would eventually go away.
And I walk around so mad at the world, but I'm really just fighting with myself. It's better when it doesn't involve feelings. I think it's better when it doesn't involve eye contact.
I don't know, I guess I just don't know how I feel about us.
I don't want to fight anymore. I'm just too tired. I have to just be me. I have to accept that I love you. I love you, and I don't want to be with Sam, Finn, or any of those other guys. I just want you.
And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before.
I want to be with you. But I'm afraid of the talks and the looks. I'm so afraid of what everyone will say behind my back. The struggle continues, but at least I know I'm not alone.
Girls like you are a challenge. You just need the right guy to straighten you out, and I'm just the man to do it.
They must have sensed that I was a lesbian. I mean, they must have. Do I smell like a golf course?
People don't know what you're hiding. They know that you're not being yourself. If you were to embrace all the awesomeness that you are, you would have won.
Why don't you just come out of the closet? You know, I think I know why you're so good at tearing everybody else down. It's because you're constantly tearing yourself down because you can't admit to everybody that you're in love with Brittany and she might not love you back.
I haven't even told my parents yet.
I want you to leave this house. I don't ever want to see you again.
Oh,
Go
you don't,
now.
I'm the same person I was a minute ago.
You made your choice. Now I have made mine.
But why?
I love you, Santana, but I don't love your sin. Girls marry boys, not other girls.
I just want my umbrella back. When I'm with Brittany, I finally understand what people are talking about when they talk about love.
In the beginning, Santana was a man-eating cheerleader with a chip on her shoulder. In the end, she was married to her best friend and truly cared about people.
I was wrong.
We play on the same team. Look, I'm not ready to start eating jicama or get a flat top yet either.
Santana Lopez. Word on the street is that you're old money. I'm a lesbian, but I'm totally into that.
I am gay.
2 a.m. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Feel free to tell me, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm a natural-born leader, and I'm not afraid to cut a bitch.
Look, just because I sang a song with Brittany doesn't mean that you can put a label on me. Is that clear?
So I figure that this is as good a place as any to ask you this question. I want to mash up with you forever, Britt. I mean, some people love someone because they make them a better person, and that's not why I love you, because you've always just wanted me to be myself. You're my favorite person in the whole world.
Brittany and Santana's relationship started out as a joke. Late one season, Brittany made reference to the fact that she and Santana had hooked up. But as that story progressed, we all started to see how much it was resonating with people. It was no longer a joke or a way to spice things up, but something that we should take seriously. As each new episode aired, I would get tweets from people thanking me and telling me how important the storyline was to them.
It started off as like this funny thing, like, oh yeah, she just randomly hooks up with her friend Brittany. But I kind of was encouraging them to make it more serious and not play around with it, because there are people out there that, you know, it's not a joke to, it's their real lives, so.
Feel that one of the guys is sort of her soulmate, or?
I don't. Personally, I don't think that anyone is her soulmate. I think that Brittany is her soulmate. I think that they should end up together.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, they're in love.
They would make a great couple.
Wouldn't they?
They would.
I'm kind of like her guide. And
finish each other's sentences.
Exactly. She just does whatever I say, and isn't that what you need in a relationship?
I am so excited. I love you too. And honored to be here hosting the GLAAD Media Awards in San Francisco. Right? What I think is most awesome about Brittana and shows like Glee is that the relationships that we portray aren't just about the ratings. I truly believe that Santana really does love Brittany. I find it really empowering for teenagers especially that they can see themselves on a show like Glee. It's just one more way that the media can continue to be more inclusive of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people and their allies.
We are here tonight because words and images matter. Now, our show Glee and other nominated series, movies, and media help audiences understand that LGBT characters and stories are essential to the fabric of American culture. Not to mention that they can get huge ratings.
Yes, but we still need more. More lesbians, more transgender people, more allies, and more stories.
I definitely feel strongly about a cause like this, largely in part to the fact that I play a lesbian on TV, so it is really important.
I know just from experience with you, having seen you at like GLAAD and stuff, that you probably hear stories all the way through. Have you gotten folks to email you their situations that made you just sit down and cry?
Yeah, they send me fan letters, which is very, very sweet, and I take the time to sit down and read them all. And you know, they just have the best stories, and I get tweeted every day something really nice about it, and so I'm really glad that I can be used in that way to help them.
I have the best fans now, thanks to that. Yes. They're amazing. And it's been one of these storylines that actually, you know, has touched so many people and like changed so many young girls' lives. And I didn't know that there were that many teenage lesbians in the world. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm, you know, helping people.
Playing the role that I play and being a lesbian and being involved in a relationship with a girl on the show has helped so many people, I think, feel more comfortable about where they are in their lives. And, you know, I feel really privileged to be able to represent for people that really didn't have representation in that lane before. So I'm just really, really grateful to Glee and to, you know, Heather. Heather did such a good job.
I don't need to explain what the importance of Santana and Brittany's relationship was to all of you who are watching, because most of you felt like it was your gateway into your current life. Most of you felt like it was an inspiration to become your best self. And I want you to know that that was never lost on me. It was never lost on Naya. We both knew how special that was. I think she knew a little bit more than I did, and I really felt it a lot later with all the messages and all the people reaching out.
You know, it definitely has affected me personally. I'm much more aware of how big of an impact it has, and yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just really glad that characters like this and shows like this one exist. It's been one of the most amazing experiences of my entire life to feel like that this many people care about me and about our show and what we do just really, really touches my heart.
Do you find yourself have a huge gay following?
I do, yes.
Good for you.
I have a lot of lovely ladies that love me, so I'm
And probably gents too. There's a lot of gents.
Our fans are amazing. Like, I think the fan base is so strong and they connect so much to the storyline, and it feels good, you know, because it feels like that we're doing something that people care about. They're really, really sweet, and you know, I feel really lucky that the characters that we portray, like, people are, you know, really latching onto.
Did you get a lot of feedback from, you know, Glee viewers kind of relating to that and sort of saying thank you for, you know, portraying that?
Yeah, I did, and you know, I've continued to throughout Santana's storyline, and it just, again, it completely encourages me and lets me know that we are doing something that, you know, is groundbreaking and that a lot of people really connect to and appreciate. So, yeah.
I wanted to know how you feel about the large fan base that supports the relationship between Brittany and Santana.
We love it. Are you talking about Santini? No, I think it's amazing, and it's something that I don't think that either of us expected to happen. I love it, and she's great to work with, and so I'm really excited that the fans you know, took well to that and latched on.
You guys could write how you wanted Brittana to end. How would you guys write it?
I don't know. I'd probably get her pregnant. I feel like, in my heart of hearts, I feel like Santana should be with her just because she's been so damn sad, and that's not her. So I would like to see her end up with Brittany soon.
How about another love interest for Santana? Would you like to see somebody else come on?
I don't know. You know, the Brittana fans are, they're pretty diehard, so I wouldn't want to upset them.
Or so we hear through Twitter today.
Oh my goodness. I love them, though. They're the best fans ever.
And you've become kind of a role model for gay and lesbian people who are afraid in real life to do their coming out. Do you have any suggestions for these teenagers and people who still feel uncomfortable in their condition?
You know, more than anything, life is too short, and so you really just have to be happy and you know, be yourself, because who you are is amazing and beautiful. So just continue to do you.
Who I am, and I will be proud of that. And my love is normal, like everyone.
Thank you so much for saying that. That's very sweet. Yes.
Will you marry me? Yes or yes? I can marry you. Will you marry me? Yes or yes?
I already have like 80,000 wives, so yeah. There's a saying that my mom always told me, and it's that God doesn't give you more than you can handle. So I think that me being put in this position was definitely a blessing, and you know, I know that this is what I've been put on this earth to do.